Hello guys, welcome back to the Scrying Mirror. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're a new subscriber, please, or a new person watching, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell and hit all so that you can see all of the things that I'm doing for you guys. I will be doing a haul here in a little bit. I'm going to have to do 4 parts of that, and then I've got several decks, and we're starting off with this deck right here. I did a short video on this, but this is the Bone Garden Tarot deck, and this came through Amazon, and it was $16.99, and I got it for $14.50. But they sold out really quickly, and the reason why is because people were buying them off Amazon so cheaply and reselling them on Etsy for like $50 and $60. So I don't care if you make money like that, that's fine, but save some for some other people, like good Lord. But anyway, comes in a 2-part box. It is actually a really good box for the price. It says a tarot deck for insight, transformation, everyday clarity. And then it says a journey through life, death, renewal, stories hidden in every deck. It says vintage style tarot cards for intuition, reflection, and daily guidance. Step into a world where every ending holds the promise of a new beginning. The Bone Garden Tarot deck blends vintage botanical beauty with quiet storytelling. Every card invites reflection, helping you reconnect with your inner voice and navigate life with clarity. With soft aged textures, celestial details, and delicate floral elements, this deck creates a calm and immersive experience, turning every reading into a meaningful journey. And it's by a Hanya Bowen. So let's get into it. I'm going to open this up. It does come with a little white book, but it's better than what you think. When you open it, it even tells you, like, it has the upright keywords, the reversed description, but it also has, let me pull this in for you guys a little bit. It also has relationships, career, like it tells you like specifics, and a lot of books don't do that, not even the big books. So this is a really good one. So there are a few spreads in here. Not many, but there are some beginner tarot, mini cross, and then I think there's like a yes and no one, a yes and no spread. So there you go on that. And then let's open this up. It does come in a 2-part box. It's very, there is one hiccup with it, but I'll tell you about that in just a minute. Here are the cards. There's not any gilt on it or anything like that. Look at the backs of them. Are they not gorgeous? They are so gorgeous. I love them. And then over here on this side, I love this. It's very beautiful. It's got the meanings and the keywords. But the thing I just want to do is just take my screen of my phone and just do this, like make it bigger. That's the only thing I have like a problem with. Look, it's really thick. It's got great quality. It's glossy, but there is a core to it. It's a really good deck. I'm not playing. This is an awesome thick deck. If you compare it to the Golden Art Nouveau foil deck, it's like an oracle card deck. Like it's actually a little bit bigger than that and wider than that one. So there's that. So it's a really good, actually a really good deck for the price. And I think that's why people wanted to get on it. A lot of people were saying that they reminded them of the Corpse Bride tarot deck, or like the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. So let's get into it. So like I said, it is a good deck. They've been very well. They're good. There's the back of them again. And let's get started. And these are really funny. I can't read them all to you, but I am going to go like this and show you like how they look and what they say. You can read through them. But before I get started, the World and the Ace of Wands, which are together because after the World starts the suits, those two have the same meanings and keywords. That's the only hiccup. They made an error in one of the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands doesn't have the real true meaning of keywords. So that's it though. So the Fool says no plan, no map, just vibes. And it tells you down here the keywords. The Magician, no spine, no problem, just a wand, some tools, and unreasonable confidence. It's a beautiful deck though. It's got a sepia color around the sides. The High Priestess knows everything, says nothing, probably journaling about you right now. What's awesome about this is it's funny, but it's so true about these. It's telling you how these, if they were everyday people, which there are, but if it's an everyday person, that's how they would act. And so this is really cool. Intuition, mystery, soft judgment. This is a great deck for beginners. The Empress loves unconditionally, judges silently, probably grew with these flowers. Those flowers just to outshine you. There is the Emperor. I love the ram heads on each side. I love those. Built an empire just for the aesthetic, rules with a soft glare and passive aggressive structure. The Hierophant. The Lovers. They met, they vibed, they accidentally summoned a higher being. Classic. So let's get going through these and we'll go. They're so beautiful. They're like so subtle, but just gorgeous. And the decks are kind of reminding me of just the zombie tarot that we just did with the way the lion is and the way they look. But this one's like more subtle, not as bright. These are beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune didn't spin the wheel, still ended upside down in a cosmic group project. Fate, chaos, reluctant participation. Justice. Fair doesn't always mean fun, but hey, at least that sword matches the shoes. I love these. Truth, accountability, stylish judgment. These are really good. I like these. And it's such a good cardstock. I love the cardstock. It's just like a regular glossy. Both sides are glossy, very slick. Not the end, just a very dramatic rebranding for death. I love these. Temperance. What a good deck. I try to do it as quickly as I can. The Devil. Technically not trapped, just emotionally invested in bad decisions. I try to do these, do it in the short video. And so you have 60 seconds to show everything. So it wasn't happening for me. It just wasn't happening. I love the flowers and stuff up through here. Like I said, though, I just wish it was just a little bit bigger. And these were just kind of smaller down here. But I think they were afraid that they wouldn't be able to see everything at the bottom. So the Sun, Judgment, and here is where it's the World. The World, and where it says full circled, mildly confused, surprisingly graceful. The Ace of Wands and the World are the same. So there's the Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands. I love that card. That is so pretty. This feels safe, almost like home. Aw. Everyone wants to lead. No one wants to listen. That is so friggin' true. They see you now whether you want it or not. So that's awesome. I really love these. Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands. Things move fast once they finally move. And that's true. Once they finally move, they start moving quick, but you're waiting sometimes quite a while for them to move. Two of Wands. Page of Wands. These have really, if they were like the entire deck was like filled up, that would be a beautiful deck. It's still a beautiful deck. I love that they have the meanings and things like that on them. But these would be crazily, awesomely good if this was the border down here and there was nothing here. They just spent a ton right there. But I still loved them. I could not say no to this deck. And like, look at the backs of them. The Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is probably one of my favorite cards of all time. And the twos, the three, and, you know, I don't know why, but they always spend a lot more time on those. Notice these are just Art Nouveau, or I always keep saying Art Nouveau instead of Rider-Waite Tarot. Rider-Waite Smith deck. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. You notice what's gone before what remains. And that's true. Six of Cups, the memories still feel warm. Which is so true and sad too. Everything looks possible, nothing feels clear. You leave even though it hurts. That is so true on the Eight of Cups. For once you're content. These are awesome. I love these. 10 of Cups. Wow, look at the little skeleton. They look like twins over there. That's so cute. Page of Cups. Queen. Or Knight, I'm sorry, Knight. You follow your heart every time. Queen of Cups, you hold a space for everyone. Good Lord. What they mean to do that? King of Cups. Always on the water. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. And if y'all want to go back and look at what the sayings are on them, you can pause them or screenshot them, whatever you'd like to do. Or just winning doesn't feel like winning. That's the 5 of Swords. 6 of Swords. You leave because staying hurts more. So these are so true. Like literally, that's what, when I do my live readings and things like that with everyone, it's so true. It hits so, like, I could do these with everyone and they'd be like, yeah, that's exactly right. These are all so true. This is the end and somehow relief. Collapse, surrender, release. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. King of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. I like that one. 2 of Pentacles. I actually love that one and I don't know why. 3 of Pentacles, working together, kind of like a church scene thing. Always under like a, what do you call those? Like pillar things. 4 of Pentacles, letting go feels unsafe. And that's what they feel like, but it's about money most of the time. Sometimes about love. Seven of Pentacles, aim for your harvest. 8 of Pentacles, working. 9 of Pentacles. I'm going to shuffle these in a minute to show you how they shuffle. I love the 10 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. Wait, Queen. Okay. Let's shuffle these and let's see how they do. They seem like they were going to be really great shuffle. Oh, yeah, they're great. And just like the zombie tarot we did yesterday, oh my gosh, that still did really well. I really thought they were going to be crap and they were actually going to rip, to be honest with you. These shuffle so good. These should be way more on Amazon, but I'm not going to say anything. But if you want the deck, I'll try to leave the link below, but get on there. And even if you're not a Prime member, it's $16.99. If you're a Prime member, I had to wait a while for these because everyone bought them and sold them out. So go to Amazon first before you even think about going to Etsy, because you're going to be about $40 or $50 more. So I'm just trying to help you out here. They're kind of new, so they're kind of... There we go. Let's see how they do like this. Well, that didn't... Right? A little stiff still. A little stiff, but they still bend really well. They're just kind of stiff right now. They're still good. And then very slippery to like fall out. So you just gotta be careful with the, yeah, they're falling out every time I do it. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Not bad at all. King of Pentacles. The Kings have been having come up a lot lately for me. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles coming out for me. 9 of Pentacles says financial stability, trust. The Moon and 7 of Wands, defending. Everything's not what you think it is. These are wonderful. So guys, if you all want this deck, go to Amazon, get them. I'll try to leave the link below. If I don't, you can still go on there, and it's called the Bone Garden Tarot. And it looks like this deck right here. It's not the bone, it's just Bone Garden Tarot. So make for sure you don't put the bone. but Bone Garden Tarot deck. And that's it. So I hope you all enjoyed this. You all, and here's the last little, this is what the back of the card looks like. I love how it, actually, that looks like vertebrates there. Like vertebrates, like skulls. Or, I mean, skulls. I just said vertebrates, then I said skulls. Vertebrates of like the bones and things. So I think that's bones right here. And then the rest is flowers. So I think it's what it says, Bone Garden. So that's awesome. I love that. So there you go. It looks just like that. So awesome. So I hope you all enjoyed this. And if you want to go live with me, check me out. And you'll see me on there. And you'll be able to see this deck on there too and get to check it out. So I'll talk to you later. You'll have a great day. Bye.